I can see your family Lego like tuning in on this. Like,
Oh God.
sitting in the living
The
room.
entire fucking family.
Yeah.
Alright.
We're so proud of you.
Alright, shh.
Okay.
Thank you all for coming to GA Friday Night Live. I've lost count. What is it, 7th episode-ish? Yeah, 7th episode. We're bringing in some of the OGs, some Swiss boys. Some of my dear and beloveds for like the fucking week that I was in there. Probably like my 2 favorite people. We're gonna first start off with the newly appointed Colonel Sue of the 4E Swiss, the Legoman253.
Hi. Hello.
Welcome on. And then to come on with them, we wanted to bring on something real special. It was either between Lupin or Ludovic, and personally, I don't trust Lupin. But we got the formerly retired, I guess, wearing the Swiss tracksuit with the Jamal, LudovicBelmonte.
Hello. What the heck?
You can't even, bro. Just walk around it.
Okay.
Welcome on, guys. Welcome on.
Thank you.
No.
We're trying to put a little bit more effort in. We got some complaints from the last one. They're saying some of our shit's recycled. So we edited the fucking flag. Look above you. We put a Swiss tricolor in there.
Oh yeah, you did.
Oh, that's pretty cute.
It's nice.
Yeah, that's how much we love you.
Aw, I appreciate it.
Oh shit! I should have put on the fucking remember the Swiss medal I made for you guys?
Oh yeah.
I should have put on the fucking Swiss medal to piss off Malin. You dick.
Yeah, no. It would have been a nice addition.
Yeah, get fucked, Malin. Anywho,
Okay.
let's start off. How's the 4E been? You guys been doing good? Activity all good?
Yeah, we've been doing good with activity. We've been rallying in like the 30s for some events, and we've just been getting a lot of new people in. And we've had a lot of new officers and NCOs come in and help us out. So we've been growing really fast.
Yeah, I noticed. I saw Logan got promoted to captain. There's some new names that I didn't even see when I was in Swiss.
Wait, was Sean never in GA? Wait, did you not see Sean when he joined? He was just a little baby.
Yeah,
Little baby Sean?
He was
Yeah,
just
Sean.
Nah.
Yeah, big boy.
Really?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
It's a
I
power
don't remember him.
staff.
I really don't remember him. Was he in the Voltigers?
No,
He
he's
joined-
been here for like what, 2 months now?
Well, that's
No,
probably why
I
I
think-
didn't see him. I left like 3-4 months ago.
Yeah.
Did you leave November?
I left before that. I think I joined Lancers in November.
Yeah, then yeah, you probably missed him.
Yeah, I missed out, man. I missed out on the beloved Sean, dude.
Dude, Sean's a personality in Swiss. At least
Really?
yeah.
Honestly, yeah.
You think your
Dude, all the-
rivals? You think your rivals like I don't know, Suko and all the Rosen kids? You think he has a? Think he can put his hat in?
Oh.
I'd say yeah. I mean, Sean's he's a bunch. I'll tell you that. I don't know. He's really
Yeah, I'm gonna be straight with you.
creative,
Like
creative.
expand on what you said. I mean, I think Sean could rival him pretty much 100%. I mean, Sean has the willpower, the ethnicity to go all the way. So I mean, and I feel like he has the drive too. So
Shit,
We'll see.
might have to tab into a Swiss raid and get the Sean experience. But
yeah.
so Swiss, I knew back in January of 2021. Yeah, 2021 when fucking Nap was starting up all the shit and it was all secret and no fuck ups. I remember fucking you, Ludovic. I knew the big fucking strain because back in old GA, the 2E and 4E Swiss were considered like top tier. You know, the fucking Swiss traditions being Coolmaster helped to establish and shit. What was that like having to take on the legacy of the Swiss and continue it into new GA?
All right, this may be a controversial answer, but I didn't really know much about old Swiss, so I always knew that they were, no offense, but a little cocky, but really good. Okay, so I kind of went into it like I had a friend who I was gonna do it with, So I planned on it kind of being similar to 57E because I had a really good time there, and just things played out the way it did, and I mean, my main concern was to have fun before any seriousness. I never really saw it like a lot of people say this is like a job, and they say like I quit, this genre or whatever. I never really saw it. Whenever I had spare time, which was, a decent amount of time, I just had fun and boss people around basically, and I just had fun doing that. So yeah, that's my answer to
Yeah, it's the big boss man right there. Like, how has your experience been, like, taking on traditions and making new ones even in the Swiss?
I don't know. I mean, Ludovic, he was a pretty good teacher for me, because I joined because of the friend that he just talked about, and I started off as a captain, and then I just kind of worked my way up, and then I took the major spot when Ludovic would be busy with school and track, and especially in the summer he was busy getting ready for track and stuff, and he wouldn't be that much active. So I tried some new things, and they didn't go well, and there's things that I would try that would work out, and then we continued to stick with them. Especially in December, I tried a couple of things to see how we could do, when, especially with tactics-wise, because we used to work as one big regiment, and then I started splitting up companies, and it seems to be working very well. We usually do get a high success rate out of that.
So a lot of yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
No, it's all good. I've tried new things, and it seems like they work, so proud of that.
Yeah, so a lot of your job has just been a lot of taking after Ludovic and a lot of trial and error to see what the regiment can and can't do.
Yeah, basically, just trying new things, see how far we can go.
Yeah.
honestly, I feel like all of Swiss, especially at the beginning, since I never really officially ran a regiment at the beginning, like, I guess in this kind of like era, it was a lot of trial and error, and plus we had a lot of new people, so definitely a lot of Swiss bad KDRs at the beginning, but they've been definitely getting better. And leading a regiment is completely different from leading like a smaller separate line, I've noticed. But being yeah, that's really it.
Yeah. So Hayden, like, obviously I remember you when you're in 57E and stuff before New GA, and I honestly, it's all kind of a blur the past fucking 2 years of knowing you. But since the switch to 5070 to 4E, have you brought like experiences from 5070, say like shit Ryan did, or traditions the 5070 had, or have you ever like modified them for the Swiss to like make them like your own, or have you guys made like new ones?
To be straight with you, I think the biggest thing, I didn't really carry that much from 5070. I didn't really take anyone from 5070. I told like anyone who wanted to join, I just said no. But the prime thing, like the biggest thing I took away or got away from 5070 is like, if you want to have like a good regiment, like a fun regiment, it's better to have like a regiment that comes to events and then plays afterwards and like kind of has like a community or like a friendship than like a regiment that's just goes for good KDRs and then gets off. Because I mean, to be it would be no fun if you just played with a bunch of people that you didn't really know, and it's a lot more fun when you get to know everybody and have fun. So I saw that in 57E with their game night server, and it's just like playing afterwards. It was a lot of fun, and I mean, it's crazy to say, but we got like I could see a lot of like how 5070 became what it was, and like I could slowly see how 40 became how it was, and it's like different personalities and stuff. It's just that's what makes it fun. Like a lot of funny people and like really like crazy kids or whatever, because it's a kids game, but yeah, I really like enjoyed that part. But we have like so many traditions. At least there's one big tradition. I don't know if you want me to say it now, but Lego
You
can
if
say
you
it.
want.
Lego can say
Yeah.
it. I don't want to keep talking.
Is it what we're thinking of? The promotions?
Yeah, I think you are saying. I think that's the correct.
So, okay, this may sound weird, but we have a tradition, the 4E, that we've been doing for a year called a love kiss. And every time you get promoted, we line you up either in front of a lake or a cliff, and we just execute you.
No, don't execute. We love kiss you.
Oh, love kiss. My bad.
Yeah.
That's what you consider love kissing, fucking doming someone.
Basically, it's a tradition.
Nah,
and that's how you get promoted.
it's a kiss of the bullets, you know, like from the Swiss Red. I mean, when you kiss a girl, I mean, her lips are usually red, right? Hopefully, but I
Oh.
mean, we're red, so it's a weird analogy, but I mean,
It makes sense. I'm sure it makes sense to some of the Swiss members. I'm sure Coolmaster's at his desk right now, like scratching his head. He's like, "What the fuck?"
he's like he's putting some red lipstick on right now. He's like, okay,
He wants that Swiss experience.
yeah.
So obviously you took a lot of stuff from the 5070, like I mean socially, like the laid back approach, not so much skill wise, but more gearing towards having fun because it is a kids game, right?
I mean, to be honest with you, I mean, everybody at the beginning, I feel like they want skill, but when you realize that you're like a line infantry kind of like a basic, not like guard, but like, and not like specialized in being like just disciplined and skilled and stuff like that. I mean, I think the priority was more of like to have fun, to have like skill and stuff. But at the same time, like if you are like really bad, then Lego and we spent like several hours, and Mark Rosen, dude.
Mm.
I mean, Mark Rosen especially. That guy literally spends hours just training conscripts, like kids he doesn't even know, Like it's insane. He deserves a lot because he spends a lot of like time on this game, but it's mainly just to have fun. That's the real goal. You know what I mean? So
Yeah, obviously. I mean, I just kind of at a Marine raid yesterday. Me and Yam and Kumesh can fucking attest to this. It was at the Premier Corps event yesterday. The fucking siege.
yeah.
When the Marines were facing off against the Swiss at the Sea Breach. It'd be
Yeah.
fucking. It would be like a single Voltigear running up the fucking barracks, and then no one would be fucking paying attention. And fucking, I'll post clips later in fucking GA gallery, but it was just me fucking screaming at Coolmaster and Scar, and it's that sort of fucking laid back approach, and also that like fear of just like one fucking Voltigear going all the way up and capturing A.
Yeah, dude.
Dude,
Voltigears are crazy, dude. Kudanki, he's like, he's the strangest but funniest kid you ever meet on this game, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, you're fucking your Voltigears are for sure some of the weirdest and most fucking brutal fucking kids.
Yeah.
They're weird, but they're really like they're very, very trained and very skilled when it comes to fighting.
Yeah, they're always a fucking pain in the ass to fight against, bro. Every time we have a pre-core event, bro, there's always some fucking Voltigear off to like the right side of the map, like a fucking thumbtack in my toe or something, fucking shooting me in the back of the head every now and then.
Yeah.
It's so ridiculous, dude. And then you try and go after him, and the dude fucking disappears.
Yeah, dude. I don't know what it is, but our Voltigears are like professional like runners, dude. Like they know how to like get the fuck out of or excuse my language, but they know how to get away, but like at the same time like get some kills.
Literally, dude. I've shot more fucking Swiss out of trees than I have shot them on the ground. I swear.
That's what we train them. We tell them get in trees or go run over, shoot somebody, then run into a tree and reload, and then shoot them in the back when they're behind you or running away.
It's ridiculous.
And it
The
works.
skirmish taxes, dude.
It's awesome.
In regards to that, like, what is y'all's like? Because obviously the fucking Swiss legacy reaches back years, but like in the time you guys have been here, like, what is your favorite like experience? Like, what's your favorite battle that you like fought?
First.
My favorite battle?
Yeah.
I'd say it'd have to be our second battle against the RDM, which is the British Swiss. That was probably one of my favorite ones.
Holy shit!
That
dude,
battle
that's
was
such a good fun.
crazy. It was like I think a 65-minute long battle, right? To 100.
It was.
65?
I feel like it was like
65?
90 minutes. I
It
don't
was
know.
a long battle because we were on Ridge on Marengo, holding that position, and it was like 99 to 99, I think, at the very end. And so we sat for I think 10 minutes, and we were all just talking in VC. And then I think I think it was a Fusilier, saw this RDM reloading in the open, and then he just popped in the head and we won. And we all started screaming and started cheering. It was amazing.
Yeah, dude, that was incredible.
Bro,
I mean,
those battles, dude.
yeah,
It was
insane.
awesome. Love
Dude,
that.
I
Was my
swear,
favorite
I don't
one.
know how many battles my mom like walked into my room and was like, it's time to eat dinner. I'm like, Mom, I'm Lego gaming right now. Or something like that. My
Get your
favorite battle, at
priorities
least,
straight.
I enjoyed every single battle besides like, nah, I don't really think I never liked a battle. Like all the battles, I mean, I enjoyed every battle with like, I mean, everybody. So there's no specific battle that I like.
No real memorable ones.
They're all memorable, you know.
There's gotta be one, like one battle.
I mean,
Over the year, has to be at least one.
that's the crazy thing, bro. There's so many battles, but I mean, one memorable battle is the 60th, which this is when the 60th were like kind of decent, and we did capture point because we knew we couldn't win at skirmish with them, and I don't know, it was Cool Donkey, or I don't know if it was Lone Sharky or Cool Donkey, but I think Sharky was running around and he was like yelling at Cool Donkey and Mark, and me, Hudson, and Lego, we all went to ruins, and like we were going back and forth trying to like keep all the points, and I think at the end of the raid we had all 3 points on Santa Liana, and we beat the 60th, and the 60th were like super toxic back then, so it was pretty satisfying raid. I have it all recorded, but I mean that was pretty memorable in my opinion.
Somebody just got shanked in the audience.
Probably by one of our admins. But dude, fucking killing BA regiments is like my favorite pastime because it's like 90% you're always gonna fight rifles. Their fucking infantry regiments die and they open up like a new fucking provincial light corps company or some bullshit, and you have to deal with that for another week before it dies. It's fucking terrible. Yeah, I can never get over fighting fucking rifles every single time.
Rifles? Dude, actually, time out, dude.
I'm
I'm
so
just
sick of
saying,
fucking tired of rifles, bro.
yeah, dude, rifles are complete assholes. No offense, 90 and 16E, but dude,
Yeah,
I
get
think I take the back 60th, bro. I think it was one of our first battles. It was against the 90, and you know, 90. I guess, I mean, we beat them, but dude, that was the second longest raid ever, and dude, it got so toxic. And if you were there, or if I doubt anyone in the audience remembers besides like the really old OGs like of Swiss. But all you heard in the chat, all you saw in the chat was they were being toxic, and they were like, "Is Swiss worth the money?" And then like Hudson went over to Mud Mounds, and he was a little farther back from their spawn, but this guy kept on coming straight to him, and his name is Mandrake. And dude, all you saw in the chat after that was, "Is Mandrake worth the money?"
Yeah.
And it was so toxic, but it was so funny, and like I don't know, that raid was a lot of fun, even though it was a long wait, but it was really fun. I usually, you know, equate, you know, fun with funny, so I mean, it was really funny.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I remember one fucking time there was remember that one British unit that had like Indian sepoys before like the Madras presidency existed?
I think so.
I remember fucking early 50, 70, we're fighting those dudes. And it was like at this point in time, it was like early Men of War, so like I think we might have still had the fucking middle guard uniforms on and shit. Or whatever, it was like young guard over, I forget which. Before we got our official loadouts, but it was like we had our fucking raid with them. And it was like the fucking sepoys were just running around. And it was like we got to the last fucking 10 kills. And literally the fucking sepoys were like, "We once had a raid with the 90 that went for an hour and 30. We're willing to go to 2 hours until you guys give up." And it was, dude, when you said the fucking raid was going on for like 63 minutes, bro, I was like, dude, that's fucking nothing. We had to wait for an hour 15 to fight fucking Indians.
Dude, that's insane.
Bro.
Goodness.
The shitty fucking, the British, bro, I swear. I hate them
I
so
know.
much.
I know a few people like that. It's funny.
Won't point fingers.
Yeah, don't point fingers. Yeah. Don't point fingers. Yeah.
This yet.
Yeah.
Thanks to William and the general staff fucking over the gallery channels for all the discords. It's been really hard to find images for our image segment because half of them don't fucking exist past January. So we decided, me and Coolmaster brainstormed a little bit, and we decided to come up with a little true or false segment until we can, make more fucking images out of thin air.
Yeah.
But so we got one for each of you, and then one. It's true or false. So like obviously you can. There's not meant to be a correct answer. You just correct us if we're wrong. But all right. So true or false.
Or
Ludovic, you join. Hey.
I'm joking.
No,
I'm
no.
joking. I'm
We're fucking
joking.
demonetized now, Ludovic. God damn it.
Really? No, that's
No,
not. That's
I'm
not
joking.
monetizable. No,
I'm
no,
joking.
trust me.
I'm
My
joking. I'm
goodness.
joking. But true or false, Ludovic, you joined GA back in 2019.
Bruh, that's light work. True.
True.
There's more to it though.
Well, tell us about it. What happened?
Oh, you want me to? I mean, I
Yeah,
joined.
how'd you get recruited, my boy?
I didn't get recruited. That's the thing. Actually,
Really?
no. You know Poot? So Poot Belmonte, now Poot
Yeah.
4007, but he was telling me and my friend, the friend that we were gonna do the major thing with in Swiss, he's like, come join the old guard or the middle guard, right? And he was like, I've been doing it for a while, and we were talking all about it. I mean, he's been saying it for months because we always played games and stuff like RPG games or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And I think one day, I don't know. I guess I had that follower mentality. I wasn't really like doing anything and like busy with school or whatever. But one of my friends, the friend that I was gonna do it with, he was like, you know what? Why not, right? So we both decided to join. But instead of joining Pood, Whitey's the friend, he decides we decide to just join 57E because we've like holy shit, dude, tongue twister. Okay, we've always been doing like guard regiments for all our little like Napoleonic Roblox like life. That we decided just to do a regular infantry, not because of any rally photos. It was just purely because it was regular line infantry. So we decided to join it, and I think a month in, he decides to leave because he's like a pussy. Oh, sorry, that's Imad.
No, it's fine.
But yeah, no. But I decided to stay, and I guess kind of that's how it happened. That's how I joined GA. But and then
So you just got recruited by Putin and said fuck him and joined the 57E.
I didn't say fuck him.
I mean, fuck him, but
I was gonna join him again when he left, but I mean I like the people in 57E, and plus we like me and Pood. I don't know. Utter knows it in the crowd. I don't see. Wait, let me see if he's in there. Yeah, Utter knows, but me and Pood have a good rivalry, and line battles. I think I want to say he won more times in this era, but back then in LGA, like in Icarus's LGA, I kind of crushed him. Not gonna lie, but
damn.
yeah, no, in this genre, I gotta say he did beat me. I think a little more than once, or he beat more times than I beat him. So I give that to him. I admit it. If you show this the, but yeah, that's the main reason why I didn't join either. Because I mean, in 57E we did a lot of line battles, so it was fun to just like line battle with old guard, and then when the old guard, or when he became leader of the MG, we did companies for some reason at the time in 5072. So I mean, we did LBs with our companies, and that was a lot of fun. It was really intense, dude. It was like, you don't understand. It really was like, for him and me, it was like I think we were a little younger. Like I was 15 or 16 at the time.
Yep.
And for some reason, I had the most like, both of us had the biggest pride ever, and to lose was like to basically lose all like, I don't know. It was like everything. It was insane. You don't understand. There's so many chats. There was times where we stayed up till 2 a.m. and like it'd be fucking like intense. We'd just be fucking dogging each other. It was so toxic, but at the same time, it got better over time, and we became like, it's better now. But
I gotcha. So
yeah.
we have one for you too. Like, don't you worry, you get to talk. All right. So true or false? Lego, you got recruited off of GRP by Ludovic.
That is false.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
How'd you get recruited then?
So the guy Ludovic mentioned, Whitey, I was friends with him for about a year, and I I was in other groups, you know, as like an NCO and, you know, ranker, and I led a small group on a game called the Northern Frontier, but that's about it. So he DMs me. He's like, "Hey, Lego, I got a group for you." And I was like, "Yeah, what's it about?" He's like, "It's a Swiss group in the Napoleonic era." And I was like, "Oh, sure, let me look at it." And so I took a look, and then that's when I met Ludovic. But I met Ludovic way back in the end of 2019, and I talked to him for like 5 minutes, and that was it. But I was like, "Yeah, sure, I'll join it." And so I joined as a lieutenant in the Fusiliers, and that's how I got recruited into GA.
That's actually kind of interesting story. So you guys, it's like a friend of a friend kind of thing.
Yeah, basically a friend of a friend.
Well, that's awesome, dude. I'm sure you guys have had a great fucking time being together for literally over a year now.
Yeah, about a year.
Yeah. So, I mean, that's it. But we'd like to come over here. We have we made some nice little. We put some uniforms on the French uniform, so you can. I mean, I don't know. It kind of looks like Swiss. It kind of does.
Well, they're red, so kind of obvious.
Right. Yeah. But if you'd like to advertise your regiment and talk about each of your companies.
Yeah. So here, these guys are the Fusiliers. They're red, like all 4 members of the red. These are the basic guys who we usually rely on, and then our Volts, who obviously gave Aightdad PTSD, but these are the guys who hide in trees. Most of them are usually really good and usually have to good aim to be in. And then our Grenadiers are usually just our Volts, but worse. You know, they're more terrifying, and they can. I think one of our old Grenadiers is able to climb in every single tree. And he can shoot out of a tree. He managed to get on a house on Santa Leona, I think. I don't know how. I think he jumped off a tree into a house.
That's fucking brilliant.
But yeah, these are our main 3 companies. And I'm very proud of their red. I don't know. They're just red. That's all I can really advertise.
Yeah, iconic fucking red.
I mean,
uniforms
yeah,
with red.
there's a lot more. There's a lot more to this. Okay, there's personality traits in these uniforms. You just don't like see it. I think not yet.
Yeah, I guess you gotta join to get the Swiss experience.
No. I'm gonna be straight with you. These 2 personalities. I mean, you wouldn't expect, but you get a little more homosexual when you wear this uniform, but you get a little more like fascist when you wear this uniform, and then
Goodness.
Fucking fascist. Oh my
dude,
god.
I think they've been toning it down, but it's a little it's a little weird. I don't know. Once you join a company, like a different company besides Fusiliers are like the most normal of them all, and then you go to like these 2 companies, and it's just like a little weird.
All fucking hell breaks loose.
Yeah.
But I'd like to thank you guys for coming on. It's been a hell of a 30 minutes. I gave you a swab, didn't I?
Yeah. I have one more thing to say. Here, can you guys like get out of the way real fast?
Yeah.
All right. If you guys like what I'm wearing, we have it on sale. Let me get the group real fast.
Aw, shit.
Yeah, no, it's at the Swiss
fucking
Saga.
advertising.
Hey, no, 5 Robux. That's all it costs for each top and bottom. I suggest everybody to buy it, especially you, William, because I know you love me. Especially you too, Levithium, because you know you love Swiss.
The fucking general staff in up looking like a goddamn fucking.
Re-add Swiss Jamal, please. I don't understand why you took it away. And okay, I'm gonna sit down. I'll shoot the cannon.
If you like to ram the cannon, I already put a smoke shot in.
How do you shoot it?
You fucking ram it. Take out your swab.
Oh.
Take
You
out your
wanna do
swab. Yeah, I'm letting you fire, man. You're the guest. Just click on the end of the barrel. Click on the
I'm pretty good at ramming, bro.
And then just not the back. You'll click on the back, I think, and then hit F to fire it.
Yes,
But I'd like
sir.
to thank our staff members Lex, Momo, and Yam for moderating and keeping the retards, in the special ed classroom. I'd like to thank the general staff for not funding this and making me and Coolmaster work unpaid. And I'd like to thank Legoman and Ludovic for coming on once again and being just amazing people that they are. You can fire when you're ready, Ludovic.
I just pressed, right?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, there we go. That's the end of the episode. Thank you all for coming out. We'll see you all next week. Next week, we'll be having on some real cool guys. We're going to be having the guard artillery on. I'm going to see if I can get 22 Neil and his bunch of tall hat dickheads on this show. This will be a great episode next week. It's been a great episode this week. We'll have more great episodes to come. We have a whole fucking lineup. It's like the goddamn NFL playoffs, dude. Come for the wild card. Stay for all the fucking beers. Thank you all for coming out. Really appreciate it. Make sure to subscribe to Coolmaster's channel and look at the fucking views. Get them views up, boys. We've been getting 450s on all them fucking videos. We need to break that 500 barrier. I believe in the Swiss. I bet you guys can get this video to 500 views. Bet they fucking can.
That's an order coming from me. Get it to 500.
Straight up, I do no
Get
Swiss.
the fucking 500 views.
That's an order. That's an order.
That's the fucking order.
Yeah, guys, check out my subscribe.